right, so to clean these out of clear coat, what I have found is CPR tells you to place one invertedly to see kind of where it's catching. That's always nice to start there. And then what I do is I take a Dremel bit that's very rigid, kind of like sandpaper, break it in half and get in there and just kind of go up and down. On the very edge or tips, I guess, of the star that are hitting, that's where it's going to be hitting the most. Just going up and down. It's like almost the perfect thickness of the tip of the star, so it gets in there really nicely. And pushing down is safer than lifting up. I have been going up and down a little bit, just lightly, but you can see it does get a lot of that stuff out of there and gets it nice and flush and even and just the way that you want. After that, you're still going to see that if you place the star in this way, it will get still stuck. It needs to be very loose, and where the other part of the star is rubbing is on the edges, on the inside edges. And to get in there, what I've done is an X-Acto knife would be probably better, but I've just used one of these. Make sure it's got a new fresh blade on it. And I'm starting towards the center, or I guess I could go from the other edge too, and just peel off, slough off actually. It kind of falls off if you can get underneath it and lift up that clear coat, but it will, I'm losing part of it, but you can see that thin layer from both sides of this channel are creating that little rubbing that's preventing it from sliding up and down really nicely. So I'm gonna just get it one more time. If I get a little bit of plastic, it's not really noticeable. Doesn't look like I've damaged it at all. I'm gonna go the other way to make sure I got that whole side. Wipe off the excess clear coat chips that come off of it. And you can see I got a big chunk there. Nice. So after doing that, I then take some 400 grit sandpaper and kind of just fold it like that, and then take the star from the old Playfield. I think worn stars, after you ultrasonic clean them, they look just as good as new, and you know that they will fit in there. They've, the newer stars sometimes don't. They feel a little bit thicker, just by a few millimeters or whatever. So then I just go inside of the channels, get at every single one really nicely, and then maybe even sand off the tips a little bit, just a tiny bit, getting really in there, just making sure that everything is nice and smooth. That way it will glide in nice and easy. These two that I have right here, I just finished those, and I'm gonna push up with my finger and just show you, very smooth, very nice. And this one as well, if I just push up, it wants to go back down. That's what I want. So this one, it's still going down, but maybe I could make that just a little more perfect. But if it's able to pop up and down by itself, oof, that's perfect. That's what you want. All right, hopefully this helps somebody else out that's struggling with some rollovers with CPR Playfields, and like, follow, all that good stuff. Thanks a lot.